Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a Scent Safari video. Now, for those of you who don't know how Scent Safari works, basically it's me reaching out to a new house or just a house that I'm unfamiliar with. Niche usually, also indie, and I ask if they can send me some samples. And if they do, I pick four and I give you first impressions on them. And the way that I do that, I think the way to be the most fair about it is the morning of the video, which I usually film in the evening or late afternoon, I'll spray these on my skin. The four on my skin in four different places, get a kind of feel for them during the day, and then right before I film I'll reapply them, so I have a feel of how they last throughout the day, but then I'm sort of reminded of how they are at the top right before I do the video. And today we're going to look at a pretty new house out of London, or the UK, and it's called Art de Parfum. Niche house. Basically they're trying to make really good sense while being very conscious of price and the environment. They do gift wrappings, give free samples with all orders, no animal testing, I'm very big on that, no nanomaterials, no CMR, GMO, or colorants, and their goal is to create the most affordable luxury fragrances possible, really using the best materials and with classic French perfume houses as their inspiration. Their initial collection includes 5 fragrances. We're going to go through 4 of them. If you're interested in these, I'm going to link to them in the description so you can purchase off their website. All the fragrances run £88, which translates to about $116 US for 50 ml. And keep in mind, these are extrait de parfum strength, so pretty good price point in the niche world for that concentration and that amount. As far as the samples, I really like them. I think they're 3 ml and they come in spray bottles, which for me is big. I'm not a fan of the dabbers at all. So the first one we're going to talk about is called Gin and Tonic, and this is not an unfamiliar theme in the world of fragrance. We've got Penhaligon's Juniper Sling. We saw Parfum, which is an actual cognac house, sort of take a stab at the gin and tonic with like Humaniste. Bond Number 9, I feel like, tried it with Brooklyn. And while I like the concept, I feel like the execution for the most part has been sloppy, because this is a fragrance by nature that you want to sort of be ethereal and fleeting. And too often it's just too much of that and not enough substance. So I'd like to see this done with some more pop. And note-wise, in this one, we get juniper, grapefruit, lemon zest, and cucumber at the top, gin in the middle, ambergris, cedar, vetiver, white musk, and oak moss in the base. And this is easily the best take on this concept that I've seen yet. My favorite interpretation of this type of scent. Now, there's no pineapple in this one, but for whatever reason, it does remind me a little bit of Aventus by Creed. It's fruity. I get like a I really like the natural, very natural grapefruit here in this one, and lemon, with just like the right amount of spice. And man, does this one projects. This is a great summertime fragrance. This is the type of scent that I could see becoming a Fragcom hype train. Citrus with spice, vetiver, ambergris, clean musk, crisp, has a little bit of that clean laundry vibe, pops. You can almost smell the fizz. The grapefruit and lemon peel notes here are spectacular, but this is not a citrus fragrance. It's more than that. It is gorgeously blended, and though it's familiar, it's also unique in its strength. If you're looking for something this summer to be a workhorse, and you want to stay away from the Neroli Portofinos or the Neos or the Green Irish Tweeds or the Bergamot 22s, I would legit give this one a look. It is super impressive, has really made me do a double take, nailed the concept of a gin and tonic, I think, for the first time. This would probably be the one I'd purchase and do a full review on. Next up, we have one called Eccentric Moi. And here we get pepper, cloves, and red fruits at the top, Gaiac wood, hibiscus, and black tea in the middle, patchouli, white musk, and cedar in the base. Another one, well blended. I get a lot of spice and woods here, a lot of pepper and Gaiac wood. The black tea shines here. For me, this is one of those scents where it's so well blended that individual notes become a little bit harder to pick out. Some people like that, some people don't. I love it. I think this smells great. And what I think the theme is through the first two of from this collection is just super high quality, unbelievably wearable fragrances. This is so wearable. I think this would be a huge compliment magnet. Really sweet and spicy. Dry down white musk comes in at the end. Really good. I could see this one being a great fragrance to wear in the fall. The next one up is called Signature Wild, and this one has cinnamon, artemisia, and cardamom at the top, orange blossom, dried fruits, and woody notes in the middle, labdanum, leather, sandalwood, amber, Peru balsam, and Haitian vetiver in the base. And guys, this is gorgeous juice. Man, this is just, I would recommend checking out gin and tonic for the warm weather and this for the cold weather. To me, this is dried fruits, cinnamon, leather, and labdanum. Buttery smooth, no rough edges, everything just rounded perfectly. Lots of depth here. Boozy scent. Almost smells like butterscotch and leather, or like a rich dark rum with dried fruit notes. It's not really resinous for a darker scent. It's actually bright, and there's a lot of life to this one. It smells like, to me, sipping some really, really old, like 100-year-old aged black rum with a leather jacket on, with incense burning far away in the distance. Beautiful juice. A little bit of chocolate tone to this one here as well. All those sort of nuances you get with really good aged rum. I wouldn't say it's a gourmand, but it has gourmand tones to it. Guys, this is stunning. This is a stunning fragrance, Signature Wild. Remember, Signature Wild and Gin and Tonic. Guys, the one we're going to finish up with is called Sensual Oud. And the notes here are cloves, geranium, and dates at the top, saffron, rose, and suede in the middle, patchouli, oud, and cypriol oil in the base. Now, it feels like every house does an oud scent when they launch. They gotta throw that oud scent in there. I do like this one. I found the other three, I think, to be more unique than this one. To me, this one does sort of feel like that typical oud rose saffron combo. Now, what's atypical here is the price point. This is a very good price point for oud of this quality. I think this is better quality oud than like Montal, and probably a little less than some of the more expensive ouds, the Xerjoff ouds, the Raja ouds, Armani's Privé Oud Royale. But this is really nice. I feel like the cypriol oil gives this a dark green quality, if that makes sense. Which does make it unusual. Reminds me a little bit, it's not quite as gourmand or beastly, but reminds me a little bit of the wonderful Red Oud by Montal. Super gourmand after this one dries down. It gets really sweet. The dates come out longer the longer you wear this. This is sort of like a transformer fragrance. At the end, it's dates, dark, really dark, dried fruit and oud. Really beautiful once this one dries down. It's just the top that kind of has that saffron rose oud thing going. Now, they did send me 5. I thought about doing 5. The 5th one was called Seafoam. I thought it was okay. It's sort of their take, I don't want to say an aquatic, on a marine fragrance. And it is nice. But these are the ones that really I thought would be better to talk about on camera. So my takeaway, 3 words, guys, here: quality, simplicity, and conscientiousness. Very well done scents that perform well. Simple scents, not overly complex, not gimmicky, no nonsense delivery, with a company that obviously cares about their customer and the world around them. So I'm a fan, and I really recommend, guys, get your hand on these. Go to the website, pick up some samples. They do a sample pack just to get your hands on Gin and Tonic and Signature Wild. I think these are going to be really, really big once Fragcom starts to get on board the train for these, because they're all really wearable and they're all really good quality and they're all priced to move. So check out Art de Parfum. This has been a very pleasant surprise for me. You know, normally when a new niche house comes out, I don't really get excited about it, just because there's so much product out there now and so many new houses coming out. But this one really did their thing. They really impressed me. I'm very, very impressed by Art de Parfum. If you can hear it in my voice, it's not an act. These fragrances really wowed me over. So guys, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions on these, and I'll see you later this week with more videos. Hope you've been enjoying these return of Scent Safari. I'll see you again real soon, guys. You know what it is. My name is Max.
I do love you. You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you.